Hello YouTube, this is Savan12986, and I've decided to start a new series. I call it my World of Tanks Good Run series. I've been saving replays for my World of Tanks, for the last year or so. But recently I've decided, you know what? I haven't put up videos in a long time, and seeing as I'm going to record my my playbacks anyway, I may as well make a series out of it. So this one is titled, or entitled rather, How to Posture in an ISU, and you'll find out why near the end. So let's go. So let's see here. We are on Swamp. Now this is an old map that they took out and redid, and they fairly recently put it back in. And in fact, if you watch the chat, you'll see me talking about that to this Mr. Mongo guy. But so I've decided to take up a defensive position, seeing as I'm in an ISU on the south side of the map. So let's see here. We have a VK4502A. Now these guys have fairly weak armor in the front, but I barely got a shot, but I take it, and there we go. I managed to hit him around whatever kind of cover he's sitting behind. So I'm sitting here reloading. ISUs have a slow reload. That'll come into play later as well. Foreshadowing. Actually, it's not really foreshadowing since I pointed it out, but so here we go again. I'm trying to get a shot on this ISU, and I just cannot see what he's hiding behind. So I'm moving up, and I just can't. There's this tree in the way. I got through the bushes, but I just cannot see him. See, yeah, you can see my barrel sticking out, which actually means my camouflage is not working at all. But I move over, and I see the 25/2, and then we see these two guys over here. So let's see if we can't hit somebody. Let's speed this up. There goes the 34-2. He just made a run back, and now he's coming back. So let's see if we can't hit him. Shots away and just over his turret. A little disappointing, but even if it had hit, it probably would have bounced. Those turrets are pretty rubbery. But now we see this 25-2, and he's sticking his butt out, or well, his nose rather. And so he just backs up. No shot. Trying to look at that guy, this guy. Nope. Oop, there we go. Barely. Nope. Not through the window. But here he comes. And now watch this here. I hit him, track him, and almost instantaneously, here comes that other shot, and bang. That guy did not have a good day. So that was fun. And now let's see. Can we hit these guys again? It does not look like it. Ooh, they set him on fire. Good job, teammates. But yeah, yep, and now he's dead. So I got no shot on him. This guy is behind the hill there, so there's no shot on him. But I look over, and it looks like our north side's a little weak. So I start moving on over. Here we go. Let's speed this up a bit. And then, ooh, hello. I see an enemy, and I just got a blip on my... Yeah, and I can't hit him. He's right behind that hill. So let's try this again. Moving on up. And once again, I just cannot get a shot on him. He's just too narrow over the window. But there we go. Our Hellcat got him. So let's head on back over to the north side to reinforce. Now, see, we got that heavy up there in that TD. That's a Hellcat. And in a second here, we'll see this is a Tiger II. Now, I'm trying to make it, but I just cannot get here in time to save our 3001 feed. Take a shot, and didn't wait for it to load. It nerfs. So, next shot, aiming in on this Hellcat here. Takes a second to load, and out of shot, but bangarang, Bob's your uncle. And you'll see the Tiger II saw me, hit my tracks, so it's time to back up and reload. Got about a 16-second reload in this ISU here. I'm using the BL-10. It's the big boy for those of you who aren't familiar with the Soviet TD line. So I'm moving over, hoping that this ISU's going to, or I'm sorry, this Tiger II is going to pop up. But I see an ISU over there, and so he's a big danger. He might have the same gun I do, and it hurts. You just saw that about 700 points of damage. So. He becomes a priority target, especially considering I had a shot. So, once again, trying to get behind this Tiger II. He's running the other way. I was hoping he would have stayed a little longer. But let's try and get a shot off on him. Not much, but yep, once again, just like the T-34, right over his turret. So, let's move in a bit. And here's where it gets interesting. So, here's this ISU. And I'm looking at him. Yeah, he disappears, spotting. Yeah, I'm on the move, whatever. And wait for it. Ooh, there we go. So he just pegs me for about 300. So, you know, whatever. Maybe he was using HE, and now he just pegs me again. So I'm like, well, this is strange. He is definitely not using the same gun I am. And now at this moment, I have HE loaded because I just wanted to peg him. But the Tiger II makes a good target, so I shoot him in the turret. And so now I'm reloading, and there's no way in hell I'm going to outdo this Tiger II's reload. He has about twice as fast reloads as I do. And I've got an HE shell loaded. So I'm sitting here behind this building. I can't move over to the left because that ISU is still sitting over there, and he has a fast reload. Now this Tiger II's, about to come around this corner, but he backs off. And at this point, I'm like, well, if he comes around this corner, or either corner, I'm going to get one shot off on him, and I have HE loaded. He's got pretty good frontal armor, and that's the only thing I'm going to get a shot off on. And even if I do, and even if it does hit and explode instead of bouncing, which it's more likely to do, it's not going to be enough to kill him. He has 500 and some health. So my HE is just not going to be able to pen his armor with enough splash to kill him. So I decide to take a risky maneuver, and right about now I decide to switch over. There we go. And I'm now loading gold ammo. Now this has a much higher penetration value, but see, this Tiger's moving up and I'm screwed. But wait a minute, he backs up. And so I take this as an opportunity every single time. Watch it. Every time he moves up, I move up. I'm tricking him into thinking I'm ready for him, even though I'm not. And as soon as I'm reloaded, now I start to back up. I'm drawing him out. See, watch. Now that I'm backing up, he stops reversing and starts coming forward. And let's get a better shot on this. Bang. Goes right through his lower glacis. Let's actually rewind this a little bit. Give it a second here. Alright. So let's fast forward through this reload. Alright, there we go. So now I'm backing up. Now just watch. Watch as it goes into his lower glacis. Bang. I really wish I could get a better camera angle on that, but I can't. But that's what did it. So, pulling the enemy back, that's important here. So now I'm reloading, and I'm loading up HE, because all that's left on the enemy team is that ISU, and I know he's low health. But I also know that I'm not going to stick my neck out, because I've got a long aim time. So I'm waiting, and I see one of my allies coming up behind me on the mini-map, and I see they're coming around on the other side as well. So there we go, he's lit, he just fired, so now let's take our chances. Got my HE loaded, barely got a shot, but it makes it. Final kill of the game. Anyway, thanks for watching. My name's Savan12986, and if this does well, I'll have some more replays coming up for you. Thanks.